Hey everyone, this is Mr. Ward giving you a quick look at Seesaw. Seesaw is a service similar to Google Classroom in that it can host a digital classroom and host assignments and grades, but it works a little bit differently. It's similar more to a student portfolio in that students have their own journal and there's a class journal where you can see student work. So student posts to their journals will post for everybody as long as you approve them, and so you can look through the class journal at things they've created. And then of course you can also assign typical assignments through the activities page. The activities page on Seesaw is useful because you can actually browse other library activities that people have created. So that's lessons from around the country or the world that people have created, and you can copy them into your own classroom and use them. So for example, this lesson, which is about calculating area of an irregular shape, has a template that students write on for their activity. And the way templates like this work for assignments is that you can upload the document or the file as the template, and then students can simply write and draw their responses on top of the template. You also, of course, have the option to create your own activities from scratch by going to your own library and giving it a name. Obviously, you can type text instructions, but you can also type voice instructions, which will play when the students go to the assignment, and then also a variety of other features, such as photos, drawings, videos, or uploading files, or notes, which are simply just little text files that you can contribute, or you can link to elsewhere on the internet. And then down the bottom is where you actually upload your template. So say you have a worksheet or a document that you've created for students to write on, then you just upload it here, and then when they submit the assignment, they just write on top of it. You can add students through a couple of ways. One is by having them sign into Seesaw with their own school accounts and then joining your classroom with the code that is created, or you can type in students' names manually and then send them the code that they can join your class, and then when they join, they select their name, so they don't have to sign in with their emails that way. You can also add families to Seesaw, similar to Class Dojo. And so what families can do is if they sign into their family account, then they can see their students' journal and students' work, and also see any announcements or assignments you've posted so they can know what their student needs to do. Seesaw is somewhat unique in that it doesn't grade by typical grades like hundreds or A's and B's. Instead, you grade students by their skills, which you categorize. So once a student has completed an assignment, you assess the skill on a scale of 1 to 6. So if the assignment covers subtraction, then you rate that student's subtraction skill 1 out of 6. If you go to your inbox tab, you also have the option to send out messages and announcements. Announcements are just messages that send out to everybody, but they're not assignments. So you can choose to do a student announcement, or you could even do an announcement out to families. The wide variety of activities that you can create or find from other teachers makes Seesaw a useful alternative to Google Classroom. And its portfolio model of showing student journals and collections of activities and assignments they've created can be useful for tracking student growth. Hopefully this overview interests you and it can be useful to you. Thank you.